The 11 days Gon and Killua spent getting to know each other during and between the trials of the Hunter exam built the foundation for their friendship. Soon after the exam, they broke down the barriers between them formed by the Zoldyck family. Now, Gon and Killua's bond finally has a chance to grow much deeper in the 4 months they'll spend in Heaven's Arena together. From their casual conversations about Killua's snack addiction to the seriousness of training in Nen, their friendship feels inherently natural. Killua's become so comfortable lecturing Gon that he starts to get a little more aggressive, typical of boys their age roughhousing. Gon, on the other hand, now recognizes Killua's role as leader, so when Killua declares that they should aim to reach the top of the tower, Gon plays along like it was Killua's idea, thinking to himself that that was his plan from the beginning. There are little moments like this scattered throughout the entire arc, but I'd like to briefly expand on a select few. In the first 2 arcs, we learned of the vast differences between the two characters, such as their upbringing and their approach to tackling obstacles. But as the two climb their way up Heaven's Arena, we see that their reactions to the world around them are often very similar. I noticed this a lot in the first half of the arc, oftentimes with Gon and Killua's faces appearing in the same panels with identical expressions. But 2 specific instances really caught my attention. The first being when Gon and Killua immediately adapt Zushi's signature pose as a sign of respect when meeting Wing-san. I also saw this as a fun reminder that these 2 super beings are still just kids replicating something they thought was cool. The second instance was when the 2 show a complete lack of interest when finding out about Battle Olympia and the prize for reaching the top floor. Even though they both enjoy the thrill of battle, something that Killua points out to Wing-san later, the thought of fighting for glory and a penthouse suite is unappealing to both of them. Speaking of Killua's conversation with Wing-san, he makes an interesting, concrete statement about Gon, saying he will never break the same promise twice. How does Killua know such a thing? Gon's never been in a position like this that Killua was around for, so the only explanation is that at this point, Killua feels like he's gotten to know Gon well enough that he can discern his personality. He's been observing Gon intensely this whole time, trying to get a feel for what type of person he is, as I've pointed out in previous videos every time we see Killua's admiring smile. Another point I've been making throughout this video series is Killua's leadership or big brother role in his relationship with Gon. In the Hunter exam, he was giving bits of knowledge to Gon and being a bit bossy, but he really didn't have any significant impact on Gon passing the Hunter exam. He continued Phase 1 without Gon when Gon ran back to help Leorio, he wasn't around during the hunting of the boars in Phase 2, and he didn't search for Gon at all in Phase 4. At the time, he was more concerned with trying to enjoy himself with the challenges presented in the exam. In Heaven's Arena, Killua starts to play a more active role in Gon's destiny. To start, it was Killua's suggestion to go to Heaven's Arena to help Gon get stronger, and later he buys tickets to Hisoka's match and researched Hisoka's previous fights to help Gon scout his opponent. His most notable action, however, is when Killua attempts to prevent the kidnapping of Zushi. While it's a noble act in itself to prevent a friend from being kidnapped, Killua's dialogue suggests that his main focus is how this would affect Gon, not Zushi. Perhaps he knew Zushi wasn't in any real danger? That's a bit unclear. But the dialogue is no less significant in regards to how Killua feels about Gon. He explains how he doesn't want Gon to break his promise to Wing-san for the second time, and asks that Sadaso and the others work around Gon's schedule. Killua understands the lengths that Gon will go to save his friends because he's experienced it firsthand. Furthermore, as Killua walks away while carrying Zushi, he thinks about the difficulty of getting things done without killing people. Although Killua mentioned not wanting to inherit his family's business, he didn't seem to have a problem killing people in the Hunter exam, so I can't help but feel that he's trying to change for the sake of being more like Gon. As Killua's final act of leadership in this arc, after Gon's match with Hisoka, he suggests that they go to Gon's house, once again driving the story forward. And that's where I'll end part 5 of Shinyuu. I know it was short, but trust me, the next arc is going to be quite a beast to tackle. In the meantime, if you want to check out a collaboration I did with Dribble Kenshin, I'm going to leave a link to a conversation we had discussing similarities and differences between characters of One Piece and Hunter x Hunter, so link in the description below for that. Thank you all for watching, thanks for your continued support, don't forget to hit the like if you enjoyed the video, follow me on Twitter for updates of things I'm working on and a bunch of other random stuff, and I will see you all very soon.